Hi everybody, it's Thursday. It's time for your tech video. Tonight I'm going to talk to you about the 3 main Android daily drivers that I've had in my life. When smartphones came out, at first I used iPhone. It was kind of nice, but Android caught up, and I realized at some point that it was time for me to switch over to Android. So at first I tried this really cheap, sorry I'm bleeding a little bit. I tried this really cheap Samsung, like one of the very first Samsung Galaxy phones, and it was really bad. I didn't like it. So I switched back to iPhone. So I don't even really count that one, because it was such a short little fling. I don't even count that Android. Then, after I was on iPhone for a while, I wanted to start making Android apps also, so I wanted to switch to Android as my daily driver. So my first main serious relationship with an Android phone was the OnePlus 5T. All right? I still love this phone very much. Most of my technology, if I stop using it daily, I end up just selling it if it has value. This one means a lot to me. This Android phone, this OnePlus 5T, means a lot to me. I used this for about 2 years as my daily driver. In my last Tech Thursday video, I reviewed like an LG phone. I don't even consider that one of my main phones. That was, again, just like a little fling. So it was a little nothing. I know I talk about it very seriously in that video, but I'm kind of embarrassed because that was never really a real thing, that LG phone. Even in that LG review video, I mentioned this. I mentioned the Samsung S10e. This came after the OnePlus. All right. So this phone lasted like 6 months. But the whole time I was with this phone, the whole time I was with this Samsung phone, like, I was really missing the OnePlus phone. Like, the only reason I switched from OnePlus to this small Samsung S10e for a while was because I had to switch to Verizon, and the S10e didn't support Verizon. So it wasn't really even my choice. I kind of had no choice. I had to switch to this worse phone. And I went with the S10e mainly just like, the best benefit of the S10e is it saved me money. But I knew it was like not right for me. The whole time I had it, I knew it was not the right fit. I even say that in my review of LG. So I only had this for like 6 months. I do consider this a daily driver, even though it was not like a really serious, like super long committed thing. I never loved this phone for sure. Never, Anyway. Then after this, I moved on to this about a year ago. I've had this phone for about a year. This is the Samsung. What is this? This is the Galaxy S20 Ultra. This is a very good phone on paper. It's got a nice, big, beautiful screen. It's got, let's see. I need like a white screen to demonstrate. But like, it goes like all the way to the edge. It has like, a round built-in camera notch thingy. The camera system is beautiful. It takes amazing shots. It's got very good call quality. When it comes to communication, this phone is very good at communicating. I mentioned in my last video that the what is this, the OnePlus 5T, it was just not that good at communicating. You know, I would try talking to it and it would just not hear me. Like I talked about this in my last Tech Thursday video. Like the communication on this phone was just never really there. I felt like I was not being heard when I talked to the the OnePlus 5T. I still like, for some reason I love this phone, even though it's like got a lot of problems. It doesn't have great communication, but I still keep this phone because like I really love this phone. It doesn't take that amazing pictures. Actually, I'd say like when it comes to selfies, this one is the best. This one's great at taking selfies. This one, I don't know. I just never really This one was never really that into selfies. It's just the camera's not that good. And anyway, this one did save me some money though. You know, helped me like. I was kind of low on money when I first started using this one, but help me out with that because like it was a very affordable phone. I wish I could get back with this one, but I just can't because I'm on Verizon. So I just have to like secretly love this phone. This OnePlus 5T. Even though I can't really use it. Because I'm on Verizon now. It just doesn't support Verizon. I could get like a newer version of the OnePlus. But then I feel like if I get a newer version of the OnePlus, it would just remind me of the OnePlus 5T. So I'm not sure what to do now. I think all three of these Android phones are all like important to me. They're always gonna have a place in my heart. But they all have their problems. They all have their ups and downs. They all have good and bad to them. But I still, I'll consider them to be my Android daily drivers. I think like on paper, the S20 Ultra is definitely the best. This has good communication, good selfies. What else does this have? This has fast charging. This is a really good phone when you're like laying in bed because it has dual speakers. It's really nice and loud. You can really hear this phone really good. You can really understand this phone really good. But like when you're in bed, this is like the best phone when you're in bed because of the big screen. Like it's like, I love this phone when I'm in bed, but I don't know. When I'm out and about, I like this phone just because it's like, this phone is like more fun. This phone's more exciting. This phone's more fun to like tell people about because like most people have not heard of OnePlus before. So it's cool to like tell people about this phone. I'm like proud of this phone. This is like the responsible phone. This is like, yeah. Hey guys, I'm saving money with this phone, but I'm being a responsible adult. And this is the logical phone. If I want to focus on me, if I want to like make my life the best possible, and this would be the logical phone for that. And if I want to feel heard and respected, this phone is the best. Like the OnePlus phone, like I was there for it all the time. I was always like, I've always defended it. I've always like been there for it. I've always kept this, you know, in a special place in my heart. This phone, it's like, but the OnePlus is like, it's not always there for me though. It's like, doesn't always have good communication with the phone. This phone is like screwed up texts too. We have sent texts with this OnePlus phone. And she got no response back. It's like really weird. Like this phone is not that great communicating. Sometimes I have a hard time understanding this phone. This phone is like so good at communicating. This phone is so easy to understand. I don't know. For some reason, I don't really appreciate this phone all the time, though. Even though I probably should. Like, this phone is probably they're all good phones in their own ways. But maybe it's time to switch back to iPhone, maybe. So a good phone. This was a good 2021 phone. Lasted like almost the whole year. If I can slowly, if you look in the corner, you can see little cracks. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's little cracks starting to form in the corner. Because honestly, I've not treated this phone that well as I should have. So I can see little cracks on it starting to form. It's starting to fall apart. But it's my fault though. But I remember this phone at the time thinking like I was spending a lot of money on it. So I was like happy to be saving money with this phone. But man, the money I spent on this phone does not compare to this phone at all either. Like I bought like an extra case for it and stuff. Cause I like that with this phone the battery just lasts forever. The battery on this phone, it lasts almost too long. But I still, for some reason, bought it an extra case. These are both battery cases.
You've got mail.
So if one dies, I can just swap the other one out. So what I'm saying is, I got where are they? I got these Galaxy Buds with this phone. So like what I'm saying is, I thought I was spending a lot of money on this phone at the time. Well, this phone actually ended up costing me way more. So in hindsight, I really appreciate this phone like a lot more than I did at the time. And you know these Samsung Galaxy Buds are actually really good. They're really dope. These are really good at making me feel heard. Also, back in the day, I had these other earbuds. I don't remember. I think they were Harman brand earbuds. And the Harman earbuds just sucked. You know, at making phone calls. I guess I was never heard with those old Harman wireless earbuds. It's like I don't know, the microphone on the Harman earbuds just never really picked up what I was saying a lot of the time. But with these with the Galaxy Buds. These are the 2021 Android phone. I heard what I was saying, at least. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a happy Thursday. Happy New Year, everybody. Goodbye.